Привет, привет. We are here to read on Lindsey Graham. Lindsey from South Carolina. Did you take money? You're being investigated. Did you take money from those nice Russians? Did you? I've already done readings where it looked like the Senate was going to be particularly empty because everybody was going to be under investigation and some people would have to leave. But Lindsey, did you take money from those Russians? Is that why you have been carrying Trump's most disgusting water? Lindsey, Lindsey, Lindsey. Not taking your tea iced anymore? Want that good Russian tea? He just likes drinking out of glass. There was also talk a while back, there was some kind of meeting among the GOP, and I don't know the details, and I don't know that anybody does, but there was some talk about various GOP people working with Russians, but apparently Paul Ryan said something about, but we're in this together. Something, I don't know. Anyway, Lindsey Graham, that big ball of Southern dough. Well, he's missing McCain. We know that. Lindsey Graham has been so belligerent lately that he's, at the moment, trying to make up with some people. Make amends for what he's been doing. See? And that was at the bottom of the deck, too. So, yeah. Right now, he's trying to play nice. In the past, were you doing things you shouldn't have? Center of the reading. Anything for the GOP to be victorious? Anything to win instead of the Democrats? Anything to win anyone to win other than Hillary Clinton? That feels like taking money from overseas, but let's see. Above him, when you're running for office, you spend a huge amount of your time just trying to raise money. And someone comes along someone possibly comes along with an easy answer. And there's Trump, and he's the head of that parade. What's the Soviet theme tune? I know they're not Soviet. I know it's not the Soviet Union anymore, but again, Trump. Actually, these are a bunch of the words that are coming to my mind are fat cats. NRA money. Yeah, just taking, just like a vacuum, just sucking in all of this money to make certain that they can win. And he did. Got his seat. Trump won. Usually these are near future, but they feel like the past. Home environment. And trying to act a lot more reasonable than he actually is. Fears that it's going to come out. Normally I hum and haw through a lot of these readings because I want to see what the final outcome is. I'm not sure. I don't want to jump to conclusions. It's just what I'm feeling is, it's like, did he take Russian money? Duh. That's what it feels like. All right, what other people see? The corrupt garden, the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Final outcome, he's gonna have to leave. And then hope, no, but something good happens. He ends up at home. He ends up back at home, out of a job, but so he can take Russian money and skate, go suck down a mint julep, and to heck with the little people? Really? Really? It was a lot of money. And there was a ton of money. This card, it feels massive. The energy feels massive. Huge amount of money. And the coffers looked so empty in comparison. And they won. And then they wanted things from him for it, and he's tried to fight against that. To a certain extent. And now it's coming to light, and it doesn't matter if other people are going to be in trouble as well. Is he married? Because that feels like a very angry woman at home. You did what? This feels like Mother Russia. And that coming out. Ooh, that's not literal death, but for the GOP, for the people who did this, for the people who were part of it, it's not just him. And I'm getting tingles all over my scalp. It's not just him. Investigators quickly moving in, shining light on everything. Meetings behind closed doors. What are we going to do? What's our game plan? I feel like these 4 cards. I don't know why these 4 cards. Yeah, this is their plan. This is no. This we're going to cover up the truth. We're going to cover up the truth. See, everything's fine. We're going to lie their doughy rear ends off. Trump. It's all Trump's fault. Blaming Trump. It's all his fault. If he wasn't so stupid. If he hadn't fired Comey, if he hadn't gotten a special prosecutor involved, looking overseas, looking at his money, looking at everything coming in from Russia. Panic. What do we do? Nothing we can do. It doesn't just feel like him. It's a group of them. They're in it together. What do we do? Families, wives furious, kids disappointed. Small bit of advice, Lindsey. Don't lie to the investigators. I highly recommend you do not lie to the investigators. And he'll end up losing everything. Taxes. I don't know what that's about, but that's what came. When I flipped that over, that's what came to mind. What is that line from Suicide Squad? Harley Quinn's line. You are so screwed. This feels like Lindsey and others in his group putting on their best suits and going into court. We're important, but they're ashamed because people are saying you know better. You're above this. You were above this. You should be held to a higher standard, not a lower standard. Legal defense. Crafted. Waiting. Heart problems. Heart hurting from the stress. Justice. Fines. Children. It's not making sense. I'm just trying to feel the energy. Going away. Tears. It feels like jail. Going away to jail. This is the card that comes up for me for America. For the sake of the country. For what it's worth, I just got a mental image, a surprisingly clear mental image of Lindsey Graham in a prison jumpsuit. And this will be more of the historians in the future going back over this time. He'll be in the books. Sword of Truth. Taking down the president. And all the grief that was caused by their corruption. These guys took Russian money. People writing for a very, very, very long time about their corruption. They're going to be lumped in with Trump. They took money they shouldn't have. And even once Trump was there, Trump was in, decisions they made to protect him. And they tried. Heaven knows, look, you got if the goal was to protect Trump, they managed for quite a while. Nothing was sticking to him. A lot of it was because Graham and his ilk, Nunes, all of them, they were on their knees for Trump. Serious as a heart attack. Yeah, this is... And that's the end of the... I'm running out of cards. This feels like he will get out of prison. But this feels like prison. This feels like a group of them. Well, boys, that was a dumb idea. All right, well, but we'll see what happens. All right? I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.